Hello friends, how are you? So guys, in continuation with my previous session, we will discuss more about basic idea about shell scripting. In my previous session, we had discussed about variables, environmental variables, how to create simple scripts, to putting one or more commands in a file and make it executable and run the file. This is the basic idea how to run a simple script. But in this session we are going to discuss more about shell scripting, how to use if else, how to use for loops, while loops, and we'll try to make little bit complicated scripts. Okay, so let me log in to one of my Linux server and we will show you how to use if else script. If else, basically it allows you to make choice based on the success or failure of a command, or you can say it's a condition base. Say for example, I want to check the particular file is present on a server or not, so we can use if else and we can specify a condition. If the condition is success, then it will give a message that the file is present. So like this way we will creating a script using if else. Let me show you. This is my Linux server. So in first script, what I'm going to do, I'm just checking a file etc password is present or not. Simple. How to do that? If in bracket -f is to check the file etc/password, then this is the condition. It will check the file is present. If it find the file, then it will, we want the reply should come like the password file is present. Else I want the message should come like this: password file is missing. Fi. To close a statement, script is for if is fi. So this is a very simple script. Okay, this script is basically checking the particular file is present on a server or not. File is present. Okay, say for example, let me check a file which is not present on server. Instead of etc password, let me insert this etc password 1. I know this file is not present on the server. You can see password file is missing. So it's a very simple script, very simple. Nothing in this script. We are simply providing a condition, and if it fulfills the condition, whatever the command we have specified, it will execute it. Like here the command is echo. Okay, let's do some more practice on if else. Okay, say for example, I want to check a file. Okay, and if the file is present, then I want this file to be rename or moved to some other location. Let me create a file. Say for example, I am creating a file in temp, name is test45. Okay, there is a file test45. I'm going to again let me create a fresh one. Clear. My file name is test45, that is in temp directory. If simple -f temp test45, then here I want to put the command move test45 to test55, else file is missing. If let's see, it is giving an error, file is missing, but I have created the file. How come? Maybe I have created some other file. Just now I have created the file. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me put some entry in that. Okay, the problem is here. There's a directory with the same name. Let me create some other file. Test78. This is a test file. Control D. Now I have a file called test78. Now this is my script. If the file test78 presents on the server, I want this file should be moved from 78 to 88. Let's see. Okay, let's see whether the file has been changed or not. Now if I am cat, it is showing there is no such file because this file has been moved to 78 to 88. Now you can see. Okay, interesting. Okay, let me create one more script. Suppose I want to check one more condition. Let me create one script, if else script. Okay, shebang is bin bash. Okay, say for example I have a count, it's a variable whose value is 100. If condition, earlier we have just checked the file is present. Now we are just checking condition which is having some variable. Here $count, I want $count is equal to 100. I know the dollar value is 100. Then it should echo count is 100. If or you can put else echo count is not 100. If let me make it executable. Okay, I want to execute this file, this script. Simple icon. The count is 100. Okay, suppose instead of 100, if I am giving 100.01, so what will happen? Condition is not satisfied because the variable count is 100 we have specified in the script, and we are just trying to satisfy a condition which is saying $count is equal to 100. 100 is not equal to 101. So let's see what the error will throw. Count is not 100. Like this way we can create simple scripts. And frankly speaking, if you are going to create some scripts, then these if else is very important. I will show you. Okay, so this is the basic how to use if else. Let's do something about elif. If else we have already discussed. What is elif? Okay, elif is some more conditions, like if condition, then statement, elif one more condition, then elif one more condition, then elif one more condition, then else. If we have 3-4 conditions, then we can use elif. Okay, let me explain this elif with an example. Okay, let me create an script, then it would be easy to understand you. Okay, if elif, whatever, we can give any name. Say for example, okay, say for example count is equal to 99. Okay, if $count is equal to 100, okay, then echo count is 100. This is my first condition. Okay, I want to put another condition. elif $count is greater than 100. Okay, then echo count is greater than 100. If you want to give one more condition, elif $count is less than. Okay, what's the give me 2 minutes, let me check it out what we use for less than. It's LT, less than 100. Here you can see the condition is satisfied because $count is less than 100. Okay, fine. Then echo count is less than 100. Echo, it's typo mistake, some echo at the last, else echo count is some different number. Okay, and simply we will close this. I have saved and come out. Make it executable. chmod plus X, this one. Okay, it's very simple. I am just opening. The count is less than 100. First count is 90. One variable count. The variable name is count. Its value has been set as 99. Now come to this first condition. $count is equal to 100, which is not satisfying here. Then it will come to elif. The $count is greater than 100. Again it again it not satisfied here, then it will jump to this elif. The count is less than 100. It will say yeah, the count variable is less than 100. Yeah, here it will satisfied. Then it will not move to else next condition. It will throw a output and close the script. So this way if else script works. Hope guys you understand about if else elif. We have few parameters, we can say conditions parameters, like this equal to. So let me tell you whatever the parameters I know. One is equal to, and this any is not equal to. Okay, suppose I am specifying count is 6, I am saying 5 is not equal to 6. Like this way we can use hyphen lt, we have already discussed, less than. There is hyphen le. Hyphen le is less than or equal to. Okay, hyphen gt is greater than. Hyphen g is greater than and equal to. Okay, sometimes we are using, instead of hyphen eq, we are using this equal to. Okay, and for not equal to we are using, for not equal to, this one hyphen ne. Instead of ne we are using this exclamation equal to, is not equal to. So don't confuse with this. Okay guys, I think it's already 16 minutes gone. Let me tell something about for loops, then we will bind up this session. Okay, for loop, basically if you want to do something in in loop, say for example I have I have a file, and in that file simple servers are there, and I want to log into each server one by one and do some activity there, or fire some command there. So if we have to do it manually, then we are going to log into each server manually and then fire the command and get the output. But I want to do it with the help of this shell scripting for loop. So what I will do, simple. First of all, I am going to create a server list. See, I am just putting those IPs, vi server list. This is my first server IP. Okay, this is my second server IP. Say for example I have 3 servers localhost. Here all the IPs belongs to same server. Just to explain you, I am just doing this. Okay, so how to create a simple for loop. For now, here what I am doing, I am just creating a variable here, get server list. Okay, so what will happen, it will read the file server list one by one. In the file I know there are 3 entries. Okay, in the file there are 3 entries, cat server list, 3 entries. First entry is first line this one, second line this one, third line is this one. Okay, so for I in cat server list do echo, simple I am doing echo $i and then done. So what will happen, the loop will work like this. It will read this file, okay, and this file, the first line there is 192.168.31.137. so that value will be assigned to a variable I. Okay, and here it will just echo the variable Okay, variable, how to specify a variable? Always with dollar. So simply it will throw this value, and then again it will, this is a loop, so it will go to the next line, then it will throw, it will give this output, and then the last one. So you can see, so this for loop is reading the file, and it is providing a variable for each line, specifying I as a variable for each line. Okay, now let me do one thing. Let me check, let me log in. Yeah, I was discussing about logging to the server. So simple for I in this get server list. Do now what I want to do with this first variable, my first variable I, which is 192.168.31.37. I want to do SSH root @ $i. Okay, and then done. See this, it has done SSH root at the $i. $i is my this one. Okay, if I say yes, then it will ask for the password. Red Hat. Now it has taken me to the server. This, say for example, I need to know the uptime. Okay, then I will exit. Okay, now it is taking me to the next server, which is 10.02. Okay, if I say yes, then it will take me to the server. From there you can specify, you can fire any command. Here I am putting no. Now it is taking me to the third server, localhost. So you can see this is making our job very easy. Okay, we can put 100 servers there and just put it in a file and just run this for loop. So it will take me to each server one by one. If we are going this activity manually, so we have to open the putty session for each servers. Here all the screens will come into one putty. Okay guys, so we have discussed if else, elif in details, and something about for loop as well. Okay, so this is my second session on this shell scripting, and we'll come up with the more scriptings in next session. We'll discuss about this test, how test and this while loop and awk and shed, and one more thing, these functions. So these are very important topics which we will cover in our next session. Hope guys you enjoyed the session and learned something. Thanks for your time. Bye bye, take care.